Good day to you from the Caledonian Canal on a rather overcast day. Like many, I'm out on the towpath for my daily burst of exercise. This week we had a sobering message from the First Minister. The crisis that's turned all our lives upside down is clearly far from over. This is a time for further preparations for the next stage in a long and difficult journey, but a journey that will ultimately get us to where we need to be, though that will not be where we started from. This crisis has hit Scottish canals hard. Our commercial income has fallen sharply, and we've had to furlough a number of our employees. Others are working around the clock to keep the canals safe in demanding circumstances. We're doing all we can to look after residential boaters, some of whom are self-isolating on the canal. The towpaths remain accessible to everyone to help keep us active and healthy. Please use them if you live locally, but do so responsibly with the interests of others in mind. Our communications team is using every medium imaginable to keep people informed. I'm immensely proud of what our organisation is doing in difficult circumstances. Public servants at their very best. Nobody in Scottish Canals is sitting on their hands through all this. Those on furlough are undertaking training for what lies ahead. Others are planning how best to adapt our services to make them safe and relevant going forward. Relevant to the much-needed economic recovery that we all crave. Relevant to the wider social and recreational needs of a country under great stress. Reimagining our services and businesses so that they will be COVID-19 compatible and still meet the needs of all of Scotland's people. I do not yet know when we will reopen the canals to boating traffic, or when the Falkirk Wheel and the Kelpies will welcome visitors again, or indeed when the busloads of tourists will once more flock to Fort Augustus and Bannerby in their thousands. What I do know is that every possible preparation is being made for when that time eventually comes. Every imaginable solution is being developed and tested so that we can do all of this safely. Scotland's canals will be ready to play their full part in the recovery that is to come. Our people will be ready to deliver the exemplary services and experience for which they are so well known. In the meantime, please follow Scottish Government guidance and stay safe. Please help our hard-working staff by following their advice if you're using the canals for your daily exercise. And maybe give yourself a moment to remember the great times that you've had on these canals, and to imagine the things that you will do just as soon as it is safe to do so once again. Thank you very much indeed for listening to me. Stay safe and good luck.